We're live now. What's up, everybody? Glad you guys could be here. Let's see if I can share my screen. Sorry about that. We were having some technical difficulties. We got the No Banger Sports Car podcast here. We got Tim. We like to do the intro. Like we're doing a regular show here.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, boys and girls, welcome back to the No Bangers podcast on Picking and Punching cards.
There you go.
As we count down to the last second of the Goldin auction of the Ashton Jeanty, one rambling man.
That's a deep cut. Yeah, that's a deep cut right there.
There you go. There it is, man. It's $900. I will tell you, I am extremely worried about this card right now.
Yeah,
I did not expect it to be at $900, and I don't know what's going to happen.
How much time is it? 10 minutes before it goes into extended bidding?
So how it works is it's 15 minutes. So for those who don't know, they do pre-bidding for 10 days in a row. You have the pre-bidding. People could bid. You have to place a bid before 10 p.m. Thursday night to actually bid when it goes live. At 10 p.m. it goes live, and every time someone bids, it puts 15-minute increments on it. So who knows what may happen? We have Vintage Sports Flips is in the house. What's up, buddy? Keith. If you guys don't know, guys, follow Keith's channel if you guys do not follow Keith. Great guy. By the way, guys, I talked to Keith. I mentioned something, and he said he's all about us doing a little meetup at the National at his booth.
Dude, there we go, man.
So the No Bangers will be at the National, guys. Come hang out with us. So
show off whatever you find. See if you can beat my one-of-one Caitlin Clark that I got at the National. If you do, you win.
Oh, man. We got 22 people watching, man. I'm glad you guys will all be here hanging out. Appreciate you guys. So, man, I am stressed out, man. So I'd like to, you know what? We should do some predictions because that's what we did for Carrie's card. Carrie, what was your card at before it went to?
It was under 20K before it went to extended, and it ended up at 40.
35, and then plus the buyer premium. So
34 plus the buyer premium. So it nearly doubled.
Yeah,
so you might get 1,800 if that's the case.
It's 1,800. I'm going to be very unhappy.
I mean, my prediction is I'm going to say 3,000.
3,000.
Dave's from Trash to Cash.
I'm
Dave,
here.
you should do a prediction. You know nothing about cards.
Well,
so this is our buddy from Trash to Cash. He's actually one of the he's one of our partners with the Dibbit Cards. So we want to have him on here too, hanging out with us. But he's a good picker. He does a lot of stuff in the picking industry, and people don't know who he is. So
good. Well, I'm really here to support Carrie with technology. He's not got.
I was gonna go home, but you're like, just stay because we're watching Stranger Things.
Yeah, he was smashing his phone. He's like, "How do I get in the live, Dave?" I said,
all right. So what do you think, Dave? What do you think the card's going to end at? You know nothing about sports.
He's going to ask ChatGPT.
I'm going to ask ChatGPT.
Oh, he's asked ChatGPT. Okay.
Yeah.
Tim, what do you think is going to end at, buddy?
I'm going to go with 2675.
2675. That's fair. I'm going to go with 2350. And I hate to say that because I originally thought it was going to be a $3,000 to $5,000 card originally. I mean, it's a one-on-one. It's pretty much his first release of cards. You know, it's the first one to really hit the market. That's a one-on-one at this level. So here's the problem, though. It came back a freaking PSA 8. And I pulled that straight from the pack. If you guys ever opened the Bowman U Chrome this year, there's like little dimples in the cards. There's dimples. There's all kind of like damage to them, man. I hate it.
I think I saw Gaby put something out about that. I think he's putting out a video on it, too, about the Bowman U.
ChatGPT is much more positive. ChatGPT says $4,800.
$4,800. Wow. Okay.
That's right. It nailed Carrie's card. I will tell you
Did it
that.
really?
Yeah. I called Carrie and told him when it was still live what ChatGPT was saying. It was right.
So Sparkle Sports Cards, we have this. We sent the card to Goldin Auction House. I sent it to them raw. They sent out the PSA get graded. The autograph came back a 10. The card came back an 8. It is a 101 though. It's a superfractor. That's what sucks is an 8 because if it came back a 9, I think it would have been okay. It came back a 10, I would have been golden. No pun intended. But also too, I had a lot of factors. When I pulled this card, he was on pace to break Barry Sanders' rushing record in college football, and he ended up falling 28 yards short or 32 yards short from breaking that record. Then my saving grace was, well, maybe he'll win the Heisman because that would just elevate this card to the next level. And then he came in second in the Heisman. So everything that was going right in my direction kind of went down the shitter.
You should have done BCCG, the cheaper Becker grade. You're in, no problem.
Rod, do you think it had something to do with the nacho cheese Doritos you were eating when you opened the pack?
No, I was not eating
Your opening pack.
No, I wasn't. But no, it's a pain, man. I mean, you see, if you go online, you see a lot of these cards. It's hard to get a 10 in these. I was hoping for at least a 9. Like, give me a 9 or something, man.
What'd you pay for the card, Rod? I'm not innocent.
All right, so good question. So, interesting thing. Kerry took his money from the Caitlin Clark money. When he got the money from that, he told me that he wanted to buy something for himself, sports cards. And we talked about buying a case of Bowman U. This is what we bought. So I ended up finding a case. I bought a case. I sent to my house. Kerry came to Tampa, and we ended up going to a card show. And it came that night when we were there. So we opened up the case. I paid $1,600 for the case. Me and Kerry split it 2 ways. So we did we literally did it like we laid out all the boxes. We just picked the boxes. So I took 60. No, wait, was it 6 boxes each? Yeah, 6 boxes each. And then I sent 2 of those boxes to my dad. My dad wanted 2. So I only had 4 boxes out of there. I opened up 2, and this is the second box I pulled. So came out $135 a box was what my buy cost, and I ended up getting 4 boxes. So was it $540 is what I have invested. So I mean, I'm already golden right now. I'm playing with house money.
Yeah.
But it's
do you have some sort of like additional money you earn? They do like the buyer's fee or whatever.
Yeah. So those who don't know, guys, if you guys ever get a huge card and you send it off to Goldin Auction House, you can actually negotiate. So what Goldin Auction House does is they offer me 100% for the card, so that I don't have to pay any selling fees. Mm-hmm. They also offer me 5% in the buyer premium. So, for example, if this card sells for $1,000, that buyer pays a 20% buyer premium. So technically, that buyer has to pay $1,200 for this card, and then I would get $50 of that $200 extra because I'm getting 5% of the buyer premium, which is 20%. So I get 105% of the overall sell price on this. We'll see what happens. But people in the chat are saying $1,900. I hope not. Man,
I mean, based on your split, you're already at the very least, you're already in the profit in this endeavor, this investment.
I mean, you've probably sold a bunch of other cards from those boxes though already.
Yeah, because I got a Josh Hoover TCU quarterback to 5 auto scribed.
Did you pull anything out of yours? Of everything? I mean, was that the best card you pulled?
That was the best card. That did like 160 or something.
Did you make a profit?
I'm a little bit behind still. I need to make more content. I have a bunch of stuff filmed that I've been intending to make more videos, and I still have a lot of the cards. I'm kind of waiting for the draft. I don't have anything major though left, honestly.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately.
All right, so
for me,
7 minutes left of pre-bidding. It hasn't moved at all. So
what exactly happens when it hits 0? It's just over or something else?
So it goes once it hits 10 o'clock. If you place a bid before 10 in the 10 days that the card was listed, you had to place a bid. Everyone who placed a bid before 10 p.m. is eligible to place bids when the card goes live. The card goes live at 10 p.m. for 15 minutes. So if you place a pre-bid, you have access to bid. No one else can bid. So, like, for example, if you just came in this chat right now and saw us for the first time, you can go in there after 10 p.m. and bid on it, even if you wanted to. So
I think Rod sent Kevin the link.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I did.
He said he was going to. So how many people have bid? I can't. 28 people. So 28 people.
Yeah, you can actually click on there. Hold on, let me see. Show bids. So
how many bidders?
We have. I don't know how many bidders. We do have 28 bids. So the last bid was placed tonight at 7:51.
So that dude's invested.
Yeah.
Yes,
So the first bid was placed on February 11th at 10:42 p.m.
Look at these people bidding on Valentine's Day. Come on.
I mean,
focus up, dude.
Actually, Sparkle Sports says 3,000.
3,000.
Sparkle Sports says 3,000. Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy with 3,000 at this point. I mean, if it falls under $2,000, I'm going to be very upset. I would say that. So we'll see. I guess not upset. I'm going to be disappointed. That's the proper word.
Yeah, you should probably have everyone leave the house.
Yeah, exactly. You should tell everybody.
Do you remember what I told you? What the last, the other Jeanty did?
I don't remember, man. I think you said like $3,000, maybe. So I was looking up some comps of Jeanty before. Is this the 101 pooled in this group?
No.
So Kerry pulled Kev, I mean, Kerry, why don't you tell them what you pulled last year at the National? Or tell the whole story. What'd you buy and what'd you get?
Yeah. So long story short, I got one of those free Panini National packs when I bought a $90 optic, like mega box at the National. I got one pack. I filmed it and everything, and I pulled the Caitlin Clark 1-of-1 superfractor out of it. And it was cool. It's color matched like her Iowa colors. We put that through Goldin. It got a PSA 10. Unlike, unfortunately, this one got an 8. Like if this was at a 10, it'd be a totally different story right now. So I got a PSA 10, and it went for $34,000 plus the buyer's premium.
I
got it for
don't
free with a $90 optic blaster.
I don't know how much the grade really affects this price because it's a 1-of-1. I mean, I'm sure it will affect it a little bit, obviously, but 1-of-1s. Even if they're not a 10, like it's not. I guarantee you, whoever gets this card will probably crack it and try and resubmit it, which would be weird because it's a 1-of-1 and PSA will have it on file, but they might try and go to BCG with it, and see what it gets there. If it gets a 9.5 there, it's a completely different card than an 8 here,
Chad, I agree with you.
I am home, Chad. This is my house.
Why we're doing it here with Dave.
So, it's funny because that's what people told me. Like, you should crack it and submit it. And I'm like, it's a 1-of-1. Like, if I submit it, they already have proof of record of it. It's not like it's a numbered card. So if it was just like a regular insert without a number on it, then I would have been fine. But
I feel like it would still hurt it though, Tim, because like people would very easily be able to find that it was cracked and resubmitted, and would they still treat it as an 8, even if it got a bigger grade at another company?
It's that is definitely very true. I mean,
but
the thing is PSA is so like, how PSA. I mean, I've seen people send a card to PSA and get a 5 or a 6, crack it and send it back in and get a 10.
Well, I guess, they resubmit it to PSA then.
It just depends on the person you get that day, how they're feeling. There's human error with the grading process. There's no perfect process with it. So, unfortunately, you have that. And you have the same thing in comic books, video games, VHS, when you send those to get graded. It just is part of the game, unfortunately.
So, the first Bowman Ashton Jeanty Superfractor 1-of-1, which is from the same set. The only difference is that's the first Bowman and that this is a insert in the same set. Did 5K ungraded.
Oh my
was
God.
The first, was that one autographed or just the
autographed?
Right. Okay.
So was that what market was that? eBay?
Yeah.
Was it a buy it now?
Good question.
And also I would say look at the actual date, because there's a lot of like nuance with this card, because if it was during the playoffs or right when he's about to break the record or before the Heisman thing, I can see that going for that high at that point in time. Yeah. But I don't see that going for $5,000 after the Heisman or after getting limited from the playoffs. So I don't know.
I wonder, like, thinking about this, like, obviously a Bowman first, I think would do better. But
yeah, absolutely.
The theming of this is interesting because it's like Rambling Man. It's like
January 10th.
January 10th. Are you kidding me? Wait.
Perfect timing.
Buy it now.
Wait, was that playoffs? No, they were still in the playoffs at the time.
It was perfect timing to sell it.
When was the Heisman?
Who won?
No, when was it? When was that December, wasn't it?
He also played piss poorly. He didn't play piss poorly, but he didn't play as good as he had played the rest of the season in the playoffs.
He still, what did he rush for 100 yards versus Penn State though? Like, Penn State was a good team. They were no Notre Dame. I know that's what you're about to say. I know you're going to just stick that freaking knife a little bit farther in me. I'm still a little butthurt about that, but I don't know. We'll see. PSA just got a scandal with grading cards 4 times. Just watch Card HQ do a video on it. Oh, I got to go watch that. So, yeah, I don't know, man. We're down to, just went up $50.
So it was the game was on December 31st, New Year's Eve.
Okay. And so it went after that. Wow.
After that. Well after that, too. And in that game, Jeanty was 30 carries for 104. That's a 3.5 a clip.
Yeah, but in the playoffs, if any other running back rushed for over 100 yards in a playoff game versus an elite team like that, that's not a bad day.
There's
they were the 3 seeds. Penn State was a 6 seed.
Yeah, but that's a different that seating's different though. You know that.
But you know how it is too. Is you gotta have it's the big plays and stuff like that. He had one carry of 26 yards. That was his longest carry in that game.
Oh, it's going up again. Just want the $1,150.
There we go.
Those are
There
extra
we go, guys. All right.
hitters in the pool.
So these are the last bids before 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah,
So
correct.
these people are trying to get in.
So there is 18 seconds left right now. So these people are trying to get in right before it. And then it goes to extending bidding for 15 minutes. So right now we're at 1,150.
The mock draft saying he's going to go to Dallas too, which would be crazy.
I was watching that one today. Said Steelers. That could be
Steelers
potential.
or Dallas would both be,
Yeah.
very
I don't see him dropping that far, but hey, first off, if you guys like this type of talk that we're doing, make sure you guys go check us out in the No Banger Sports Card Podcast. We drop new episodes every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Carrie, and Tim. Dave's not there, but he's there in spirit at that time. He's just here for emotional support right now.
I'm just setting up Carrie's camera.
Yeah.
That's all.
Also, too, guys, if you guys don't know, we launched Dibbit Cards 3 weeks ago. We have 500 plus users right now. It's a card market which combines eBay, Discord, and whatnot. Had a baby, that would be Dibbit Cards. It's a combination of all the best things from those marketplaces, put into one: static listing, live selling, and the Discord portion of it, all built into one. So it's really nice. Tim, why don't you say more? What do you think of Dibbit Cards right now in District app? Oh, it just went up again, $12.50.
Yeah. But listen, you already know I'm all in. Dibditcards.com. I think I did a fantastic job. I was listening to the podcast. I think I did a fantastic job promoting that thing.
Man, podcast. I mean, just pat yourself on the back there, buddy.
I mean, listen, I'm just calling a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying?
We started the original Dibdit. What was it, like a year and a half ago?
Mm-hmm.
And it's already up over 10K. And we're having,
Is that 10K?
yeah, it's almost at 10K. It's close to 10K. And we've had, live auctions all the time now at this point. And Dibdit Cards has only been around for 3 weeks. And we're already
537 members.
I imagine it's going to grow a lot faster than we probably would have guessed, which we're excited.
1.2 thousand listings on dibditcards.com right now.
Yeah.
I bought these. I bought these on Dibdit Cards.
Hey, Hockey Bros 101. What's a shout out, man? Hockey Bros 101. I'm glad you could be here to hang out, man.
It's a 1988, the 1988 yearbook stickers, tops.
Oh, those are cool.
If you get the Bo Jackson in there.
Yeah, I picked up
you can grade it.
You can grade the Bo Jackson. Oh, really? You're gonna do it? You don't grade very often though, so you think about grading now?
Listen. I'm trying all different sorts of things because like a card like that is so hard to find like raw. Like even in pulling in a pack, when I opened an entire box of 88 Topps football, and I pulled one Bo Jackson rookie card, and it was attached to the gum.
Can I ask something about the auction, Rod?
Yeah, so just so you know, the extended auction just started, and we're down to 12 minutes and 17 seconds right now. So,
but wouldn't people's strategy be to wait to near the very end so they don't drive the price up?
That's when mine went crazy.
So,
and it adds time, right? Like how a normal auction would?
Yeah, so for 10, I'll go through the whole process again. So for 10 days, you can place a pre-bid. You cannot place a bid after 10 p.m. tonight unless you place the bid within those 10-day time period. Right now at 10 p.m., the only people that have bids and can bid on this. So it doesn't make sense for people to keep placing bids beforehand because they could be the only ones that bid on this card at this time. So we'll see. Yeah, they do go off at the last minute. I am worried though because it's at $12.50, and I'm hoping for a lot more. So if it was over $2,000 right now, I feel a little bit more comfortable with it. But I don't know, man.
Shout out to Rod though on the SEO because this episode on YouTube comes up before Goldin on Google right now.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, so we're doing good with the podcast, man. We're having a lot of fun, man. It's honestly, we get to literally sit here and talk cards for 2 hours every week, and I'm having a blast with it. Also, too, if you guys see us at card shows, please come up to us, hang out with us. Let's dig through some bargain boxes because that's what we do.
Rod is very lonely, and he could really use some sort of friendship and companionship. Come by, say hi to Rod. Say hi to all of us. Just Rod's weird about it, so
not weird. But are you going to be at any card shows this weekend?
I'm going to Apopka in Orlando, and there's a Rip Night. Anthony Black and Trish Stratton. There's like a couple ones in Orlando. Like Charlotte Flair is going to be in Orlando at game time.
Game time, yeah. And Kevin Owens is going to be there. Going to do WWE Rip. I think Kevin Owens is going to be
I
there.
don't really care about WWE. I'm going to go to Layton and go to the basketball one because I like basketball.
Are they doing any shows on Sunday? Because I may swing by on Sunday. I'm going to be heading back.
I know Apopka in Orlando. I think it's just Saturday, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. What are you, Tim? Are you card hunting this weekend?
Yep, I will be Saturday. I'll be at the Hagerstown Card Show, which is 200 tables, I think.
Okay, nice. We got other people in the chat here, Carrie, going to Layton's tomorrow. So
I like Layton, man. They got so many boxes to go through behind the counter. You guys could be there forever.
All right, we're less than 10 minutes right now. I'm starting to sweat. So, oh man, it is what it is at this point.
All you really need is one more bid to come in before the 10 minutes is up. Then it'll extend it for 15 more minutes.
Yeah, but it's getting that bid to come in is the hard part this time. So
it's got to go 15 minutes with no bid.
I don't know. I mean, right now it's extended 15 minutes, so we're waiting. So right now it's scheduled to end at 10:15. Unless someone else comes in and bids on it, then it will extend it further. Carrie, when we did yours, how long did we go? Maybe half an hour?
An extra hour or so ish.
Yeah,
like under an hour, and I was getting a lot of activity at the end. But I think from extended to the end, it went up like over 10K, probably like 12 or 13K in that extended.
It was crazy, man. We had a lot of fun that night because we were watching because
it was surreal.
So, well, I mean, when you originally pulled a card at the National, what was going through your mind? Did you think that, hey, I have a $35,000 card, or did you think, hey, I have
like the coolest part about that whole situation is it's all on video. Like Tim was with me, and I filmed and I put that video out in the car going to. I was going to Jimmy's
Raising Cane's.
Yeah, we were going to Raising Cane's. Everything. We were like I finished editing it and everything in the car. I wasn't even going to rush out a video that day because nothing was happening on Sunday, and I was burnt out from like 5 days in a row of videos at the National. And I put that out because I was so excited. But you saw the progression. At first, I thought Dawn was there. You guys saw that in the short. She's like, she thought I got ripped off because I only got 2 cards. And then I'm like, this is like I thought a couple $1,000 card. And then people were trying to convince me that it was like a $5,000 card. I went and showed Keith Vintage Sports Flips. He was like bewildered on what was going on. And then of course I walked over to the other bargain boxes and showed it off. Like, hey, remember when I was buying dollar cards earlier? Check this out.
I just recently watched that video for the first time, and you did kind of. So you're like shaking. You're like freaking out. You're having a panic attack, but then you're like, I got to go brag to everyone I've met so far while I'm having a heart attack. It was pretty funny to watch.
It was because like I was like, I'm gonna go up to them and like, look what I found in the bargain boxes.
Honestly, they didn't get excited enough.
No, they didn't
for you
at all.
or for me.
No, I was a little disappointed that people like weren't really like into it that much.
That's why you got to stage content, like hire an actor to get real excited.
All right, well, yeah, this is when you hit the Kate and Clark 101 we're talking about. Yeah. So,
well, tell about when you hit this. What was your story? You were like
somebody wants the link to the auction.
Oh, the link to the auction? Yeah, give me one second.
Unless they want the link to Carrie's video, but we'll throw the link to the auction.
Carrie's video.
Probably Carrie's. Yeah, but there's a link to probably a link to Carrie's video. Yeah, Carrie, put that in the chat if you can. There's a link to the auction if anyone wants it. If anyone's pre-bid on it, but we're down to 6 minutes and 51 seconds, and we get no movement. I think this is going to end up freaking under $1,500 at this point.
I hope not, man. That would suck.
I personally believe everything ChatGPT says, so I'm not
4,800, and if Dave has to bid it himself,
we'll make ChatGPT rich.
Well, Tim, so you were there. What was your thought when he pulled at 101?
I was actually taking a case of top loaders to the car. And Carrie's like phone, like it's
most
like
thing ever, just taking supply.
A 20-pound box on my shoulder, and my phone will not stop ringing. And Carrie's like, "Dude, you got to get back here right now. You're not gonna believe what happened." And then so like I get back there, and then like we're trying to figure out what to really do, like because you're at National, so PSA is there, like. There's a lot of stuff going on, right? Like we're like in the epicenter of it, and you know what I'm saying. It was pretty cool that you got the one touch to put it in right there at that time.
So they gave it to me. The guys at Blowout Cards, they just gave it to me.
And then I told Carrie, I said,
trying to buy it off me, remember? Like,
yeah, oh yeah,
sell it. You want to sell it? I'm like, no, not to you.
So I took Carrie to my buddy Tyler, who works at Bel Air Sports Cards, who has dealt in like some of the like those sort of cards before. Like he sold a crazy 101 Julio Rodriguez to a guy that like flew him to the airport, met him at the airport. He gave him the card, and then he got back on a plane and flew back here. But like that, we took it to him, and he was like, "Yeah, take it to Goldin right now." And next thing you know, we were at Goldin, and
I went to PSA first, and they were like, we had to send it at like the same day services were over at that point.
Oh yeah, because it was the last day, right?
Yeah, and then they're like, take it to Gold. So it worked out perfectly because Goldin was there. I didn't. Some of the process you had to go through, I skipped because I didn't have to get a hold of them via email and then wait and then ship it to them. It was expedited a lot.
And the thing that sucked is when I sent this card in, PSA was right when they just got backed up because they get a swarm. If you guys don't know, PSA is so backed up just because of all the Pokemon cards. They're getting killed with Pokemon. That's why SGC is always so quick with the turnaround because they do very little TCG cards. So that's why they have such a big, faster turnaround for everybody throughout the process. So, oh man, this is not good. We are at freaking 4 minutes and 29 seconds, and there has been no movement on this card. Like, I mean, whatever.
You got
5% more, so
you got six bidders right before 6 bids right before it extended. So your hope here is that the person who bid $11.50 puts it at $13.50 right before the time runs out.
Yeah, and then extends and go from there. Did you see the new Topps football is out? Yeah. What do you think about the new Topps football, man? I know Tim has an opinion on this. Go ahead.
It sucks balls.
It's terrible. So bad. I did like the commercial. I hate to say it, but I kind of like the Caleb Williams commercial.
Dude, the commercial's great. The commercial's absolutely great.
They have a commercial like on TV?
Yeah, it's on Topps. Yeah, they did.
Oh, dude.
It was smart.
Yeah, it's
and
smart,
the descriptions are funny. But it's not enough. It's going to be a really cool product. I mean, people rag on Topps right now, and they probably should because Leaf looks better in general, it feels like, and so does other, non-licensed stuff. But once they have the license, people are gonna want it. I think it's gonna be
when they have the license, it'll be fine. But I mean, like right now, those cards are horrible. And it's not even necessarily just the unlicensing part. It's just the way that they're.
I don't know why they weren't doing more angles, like with the helmet straight on instead of seeing no. Like it feels like it would have been very simple. It wouldn't have been that difficult to do interesting angles to avoid.
The Bo Nix card looks like Zach Wilson in a Denver Broncos jersey, and not even like a Denver. It looks like Zach Wilson in a Chicago Bears jersey.
Ugh.
They airbrushed a jersey from like 5 years ago, the Denver jersey, onto Bo Nix.
Look at this Ashton Jeanty. He's running towards it, right? So you don't have to worry about what the logos are on the side of the helmet. So you've taken out that right from the design, pretty much. And then you just can figure out the maybe you can get an angle where you don't see much of, with the hand up here holding the ball and you're, blocking where the logos would be. And it would look almost like it was licensed, even though it isn't, aesthetically. They could have done that a lot more. I don't know.
I think the NBA ones. So here's the thing with the NBA cards. I think they did a really good job, like Victor Wembanyama, because he's like the big star. So they had a position right. But then all the other ones looked like crap.
I don't know why it didn't take much extra effort to just think of that, though. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah. All right, 2-minute warning is upon us.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we're going to bid, man. Unless someone's going to try to think they're going to try to
positive. We got to will this into ChatGPT has told us it's going to happen.
ChatGPT's revised its opinion with the latest data.
Did they really? Oh, man.
What does ChatGPT say now?
Now it's still saying 1,800. It still thinks you're going to get something else.
Okay.
So.
Well, they really 1 minute and 35 seconds right now. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be a short live today.
Nah, man. Come on, man. You got to put the positive energy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, you're right. Like, I'm getting $1,250. I'm still ahead of the game. Like, I mean, I'm joking around saying that I am disappointed in that. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot higher, but at the end of the day, it's still free money in my pocket. So,
your Eagles won the Super Bowl. I mean, that happened.
Yeah, that did happen. So,
you cashed a $950 ticket on that?
Yeah, I did. I put $50 for the literally the minute that I got a notification on my phone that the Barkley signed with the Eagles, I went on the Hard Rock app and placed a $50 bet for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl, was giving me odds like 1750 to 1, and I won $925 on that one. So, but yeah, I was happy. So, what do you think is happening with Wimby's injury? That's a good one. We're going to talk about that more in the podcast this week, but maybe give a little preview, Tim. What do you think is going to happen with Wimby's injury?
Cards are going to dip crazy, and you should buy them all. Non-Topps Chrome cards, though.
We're at 30 seconds.
If you know Adam Gray, he did an Instagram about Victor and everything, saying like how a collector's going to react. And I was like, a collector's probably shouldn't care. They're collecting them. You know, they're not really going to worry about his prices going up or down. Sorry, let's focus, guys. 15 seconds.
Yeah, we're at 12 seconds. Oh man. 9, 8.
Give me a bid.
7. Give me something.
Give me a bid.
Throw a dog a bone.
Yes. We're back in action. We're back in action, baby.
1680.
Wait, why mine didn't update? Did it update?
No, it's 1680.
1680. We got another 15 minutes.
Oh crap! Mine didn't update. What the hell? Mine went down to 0. Damn it, Goldin Auction House. Why didn't? All right. Well, you guys must have refreshed it. I gotta hit the refresh button. All right, rookie mistake. All right, so
we're back in action.
We're back in business.
Hey, and I just sold a.
All right, you got to revise chat.
Am I on dial up? You see, Matt's in the chat. That's the one that we went to his house to buy the cards.
Oh yeah, what's up, Matt? How you doing, Matt?
Yeah, man. So he asked me if I'm on dial up.
Next time we lowball you know how much money he has.
So let me ask you a question, Ron. The bid went up to 1680. It shows one additional bid in the history. Does that mean the max bid for the 1250 guy was 1679? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, I'd imagine so, right?
Yeah, maybe just like eBay where you can place your bid and it automatic bids for you. That could be it. So I don't know.
Maybe the max bid was 1650 or something. What are the increments you have to bid in?
That's a good question. I don't know. I can't place a bid on my own auction, so actually, I have to be signed in my account. But I don't know what the increments are at this point. That's a good question. What does it go up? If anyone has a Goldin auction, Kerry, you have a Goldin auction account, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
See if you can log on.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm actually not logged in my account, so I don't want to log in right now. But the card was up at 1890. Okay, Iowa Hawkeye says 1890. I'm hoping for $2,000 at this point, so we'll see. But listen, either way, this is a win for the little guy. I mean, we're the guys who take nickels and dimes, turn them into dollars. You know, we're digging through the bargain boxes, trying to find stuff to flip online, and we'll see what happens. But Kerry, what are you looking for this weekend? You gonna pick up any cards to open up?
To open, it's gonna be Rip Night, so I'll probably pick up some. What I really love and what performed well for me, like on a short last year, was the Rip packs. So I want to get some of those free hobby Rip packs. So if you guys go to your local hobby stores, most of them will have Rip Night packs, which will be a separate set. Last year was Jackson Holiday, or the last one was Jackson Holiday, and the last time I went, it was in Vegas, and it was Steve Aoki was there getting a pie thrown into somebody's face or something.
Oh yeah, I saw the video of that. Yeah,
Les guys were there and everything. But
Dave, it looks like $50 increments. Someone in the chat just posted. So yeah, about $50 increments.
So someone's max bid was 1630 or something.
Yeah, Papa Punchin saying that he thinks we'll get 3 to 5. We'll see on that one. I don't know.
I was gonna say, dude, that's your name.
It's like I think 3 to 5.
So those are that's a senior. I'm a junior. So yeah. So Papa Punchin thinks we're gonna get.
Okay.
So you're like, wait a minute, are you just in there? Am I in there just chatting on myself?
I was about ready to say, Rod's really changed his energy now after that extended time. I mean, he's putting it into the universe.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm the non-sports card guy, but is this what you would call like a good-looking card? Is this an attractive card?
I don't love the rambling.
I don't like that you can't really see his face very good.
That's football, though, man. You can't really see faces.
I always like that. I don't look at a lot of sports cards, but
you're more of a canvas portraits, Donruss type of guy, Dave.
Let me look him up.
He's more of a hustler cards. So you get those little hustler cards at the flea market type of guy.
Seriously.
Yeah. But Tim, show us. Did you rip any of those packs that you got? The XFC?
Yeah, I like this, Tim. You can see their face and stuff.
Yeah, I knew exactly what you wanted, Dave. That's what I do. What do you want to see, Rod?
Your packs of cards? Did you open up any of those?
No, I didn't open up any.
Where'd you get them from?
So I bought the 1988 Topps football stickers on dibditcards.com.
Hey, yo.
And then I got a hobby pack of 2022 Topps Formula One.
Okay.
And then I got a pack of 1990 Score from Keith Vintage Sport Flips on dibditcards.com. I want a giveaway.
Oh, nice. You want the giveaway?
And then I got 3 packs of 2001 XFL.
Oh, the XFL. Oh, that's the XFC. Yeah, XFL.
I opened up my V friends that I got from Kevin.
I saw. I
definitely got killed on those packs.
So it's funny that you said that because I'm like, where you remind me, I never opened my pack, so I literally need to do my thing.
I still have mine here, sealed and autographed by Gary V.
Yeah,
I'm kind of upset because I thought that short would take off because like there's so much going on right now because of the announcement of the Topps Chrome V friends. And I thought I did a good job of editing it, but it's just not getting.
For me, like the Chrome V Friends solve an issue with V Friends. For me, is like I'm not a TCG guy. I'm not playing card games. But if I know, like now, I could look for numbered stuff, which is a simple thing.
Well, there's supposed to be numbered stuff in the V Friends.
Some of I think that's the original. The ones that Kevin gave us, I think, is before those started popping in. I think. I don't know because I know some of the newer V-Friends have numbered stuff.
Kevin says killed. You got them for free. Well, it's a term. It's not like literal. I'm the $1, $5 guy, Kevin. You know that.
Yeah, but he took 5 minutes opening it in an hour editing. That's $50 an hour. So
dude, I got some cool stuff I got to open up in shorts here soon. Little Shop of Horror. Little Shop of Horrors, I mean.
Dude, you've had those for like 6 months.
I know. I just got more. And then I got 1987 Garbage Pail Kids. Hellraiser.
So guys, it's about to get lit. It's about to get lit in 2027 when he opens those for y'all.
I hate you so much. You know that? Damn it. But I do respect you. I will say that, man.
Of course you do.
All right. How much time we got left on this? I'm not even paying attention. We're down to 8 minutes right now, and we're at 1680.
I wonder if it's just going to be one of those where you get nothing and then the last second over and over.
When was that? That bid must have been placed in like the last 20 seconds.
It was.
Yeah, it's some eBay sniper bot or something did it.
Yeah, I never understood when you have an extended auction why people wait to snipe. Like, why don't you just place your bid and be done with it? And then you just keep extending your time for no apparent reason why you're waiting the last second to snipe.
The problem is with a lot of people bidding, I feel like, is like they have a top dollar, but they really have a real.
Dude, I got some real funky stuff.
Maybe they're trying not to pay their actual top dollar. They're hoping not to have to, I guess.
1990 Bowman Hockey.
Oh, all right.
What else do we have in here? Bill and Ted. Oh, this is a fun one. 2006 Topps Total Football.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. 2005 Topps Baseball. Victory, 1999 Victory Upper Deck.
Oh, I like Victory.
2008 Upper Deck Football.
Yeah, Victory was like the predator. What are these? The predecessors before. What's the one after? After Collector's Choice, Victory took over as like the affordable brand for Upper Deck for like if you were going to Kmart like I was as a kid.
Look, this one has the Sprint prepaid Sprint cards in this pack.
I wonder if those still work. I saw a payphone at Disneyland the other day. I wonder if they still work. Sprint should honor those forever.
2013 Leaf Football.
What about this bad boy? You open these up.
I love the XL ones.
The XL. These are massive. Like they're huge.
Have you ordered the top loaders off Amazon? Get the
I was going to ask you. What do I have to do? Do I have to order the top loaders?
They're like you have to order 10. It's going to cost you like $10 or $15. They're about $1 a top loader plus shipping. It's worth it because first off, you can sell them easier, but it just looks like you can protect.
You want me to tell you the best thing I think I've seen of that sort of stuff right now? It's not oversized, but like those companies that are making that stuff. The Street Fighter 2 cards in the box thing.
Oh yeah, that's Saturday morning cards.
Badass, bro.
Oh yeah.
A year since I opened up a box with them last West Coast like a year ago, which it was Burbank Card Show back then. And they got a hold of me and they started sending me the boxes, and they sent me the last one. It was cool. I got like a number to 75. I gave it away for the.
I know. I was trying to win it.
Yeah, it was the cool one too, because it was like Soviet red for Zangief, and then there was Guile, and they already announced I think the next two. So
and the cards look really good.
They're cool. They look like downtownish. If you guys, they look like bangers. But I mean, those boxes are more expensive because it's 2 cards, but they're not super expensive. They're under $100 a box, like 70, I think.
What was the best one that you opened up so far? Because you opened up a bunch of them. Was it Street Fighter?
That's my favorite by far. I got a number to 100 Terminator.
Oh, that's cool. Now, see, that would be something that
I got, I think, a number to 50 Dick Tracy or number to 75.
Speaking of Terminator, I got a sealed box right here of Terminator to open up.
Some of the best ones to look at, like they got some cool color matches, like the Great Curator. He's on Instagram. He's the guy, one of the owners of Saturday Morning Cards. He was showing me like the yellow Dick Tracy ones, which are color matches. You know,
that's Dick Tracy color match would be cool.
It looks insane.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
I got the orange, and it looked almost as good. But I think I sold most of them, and I guess.
Hey, shout out to Jen. Shout out to Jen. She is. This is the person I've been telling you guys about that we need to get on the show. She's a hardcore bargain boxer. She is awesome. Every show I go to, she's there, and she does. Right now, she's doing Whatnot. She's a member of Dip Cards. We're working on getting her to start selling live there. But yeah, she's awesome. Big shout out to Jen.
People to watch and see if they like it, and if they want to sell, they'll sell. Nothing else. Whatnot. You know, me, Rod, you. I don't know about you, Tim, but me and Rod are still selling on Whatnot. To be honest.
Yeah, every Monday we do our shows Monday night. So, Tim, are you going to join us on Mondays over there? Or are you going to stick?
I'd like to. But last time it was like by the time I would have went, it would have been like 11 o'clock at night.
Why don't you go earlier? We can rotate. We can rotate earlier.
We'll see.
Did you say 11? 11 o'clock?
Well, so
Rod was on at 9:30.
I go 9:30 to 10:30, and then Keith goes from 10:30 to.
Go before me. Go before me, Tim. I go at 8? Go at 7.
We'll see.
Or 6.
We can rotate us around too. I mean, I'm no set time. The only one who's set time is Vintage Sports Flips because he works at night and then he has to come in later on. So that's why he's going to be the last one in the raid trainer all the time.
Jen, did you move the Caitlin Clark Tiger Stripe?
We're down to 3 minutes and 15 seconds right now. So no movement here. Yeah. But we'll see what happens.
You know what's going to happen. We're going to get down to the 10 seconds, and we're going to be like, Rod's going to be like, it's at 0. And we're going to tell you.
No, because I want to refresh it this time, all right?
800.
So then this way you don't freaking yell at me. Like
There's 7 minutes left in the Christian Okoye Topps Chrome Composite Superfractor 1 of 1.
What is that going for right now?
It's at $230 right now. I kind of want that.
Let me tell you, Christian Okoye was an absolute beast in
the Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah. Bro, him and Bo Jackson, you just hand the ball off and they just run through the middle and guys would just bounce off him. Like it was just like the best thing ever.
But the best football game player is 1992 Madden, Super Nintendo, Barry Sanders. HB toss, spin move, sideline, touchdown. I used to take the kick returns and go out of bounds at the 1 yard line just so I could pad the stats with Barry Sanders.
2008 Madden, Adam Vinatieri. You get within 72 yards, you get a field goal every time.
72 yards. You
win every game by 3s.
Do you know what was a very underrated game? Is Mutant League Football on Sega Genesis. I don't know if you ever played that.
Arena League Football on Sega?
Mutant League.
Oh.
It was you played like you're like mutants and you play and then you literally can actually fall off the face of the earth and like it's like part of the sideline at one part of the game. Like it's a cool game, but it was Sega Genesis only. So if you didn't have Sega back in the day, then you never played it.
Then what else was on? I need to watch that Madden documentary on Prime.
Oh, I want to see that too. We're down to 1:15 seconds right now.
15.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. Let us know in the chat. Has anyone watched the Madden documentary on Amazon Prime? That would be interesting to see.
I didn't even know there was one until just.
What about Blitz? NFL Blitz? That was a great
I remember
game.
NFL Blitz.
Yeah. Cooper DeJean, White Man Can Jump. Love the name. I just noticed that.
That's a great one.
I just noticed that.
The nickname for him and Reed, the Fantastic Whites or whatever they call
Yeah,
them.
something like,
a nickname like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dominant, man. Let me tell you. I mean, the Eagles are stacked on defense for time to come. All right, I'm gonna hit refresh right now. We're down to 30 seconds, so I hit the refresh button. So
come on, give my guy Rod another bid here.
Yeah, he's put me on the $2,000
bid. Get him over $3,000 on this one.
Oh, that would be nice. All right, we're down to 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
And we're down to 10 seconds, guys. Here we go. I'm hitting refresh. 5
Here we go.
seconds.
Come on.
3,
Give
2,
him another bid.
Give him another bid.
I think it's going to end, and I think bin's closed. I think we finished at 1680. All right. Well, better than what I was thinking it was going to be. So let me hit refresh again.
Well, you got to give it 30 seconds because the sale will finalize. Maybe there'll be a last-minute bid that didn't get caught.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the Madden document was well done, worth a few hours of watch. Oh, that's good to know. Arch Rivals Basketball. That was on the NES. I remember that one. That's an old one.
My neighbors had Double Dribble, and they would never let us play it. It pissed me off as a child.
Did you ever play the ice hockey game on NES?
Oh yeah, dude. What were you, skinny or were you fat? That's the question.
Fat, medium, or skinny. That's the only players you had. It was only you. It was like you played versus the world, dude. They re-released that game on the Nintendo Switch, and they added blood. So you play, it's just blood all over the freaking ice. It's awesome. Loved it. The Exciting Whites. That's what it is.
That's the nickname.
Yeah. All right, and let's see here. I think bidding is closed. We'll say hasn't finalized yet.
But you see up top, it says open extended bidding still.
Yeah,
hasn't officially closed yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you still technically it goes over 2K with the buyer's premium.
True. Yeah. What would buyer's premium be in that?
$2,050 with buyer's premium.
They're paying well over because they got taxes too, I imagine. So they're paying over $2,000 for it.
Yeah. Oh, here I think it ends. So with buyer premiums, $2,050 it's sold for. So I'll get what, 1680 plus. I have that $250 buyer premium. I'll get what, like $60, 250.
Yeah.
So I'll end up getting what, 1722.50 for the card.
It's not bad at all.
Hey, you know what? I'm not
grading, but that grading isn't that bad. I thought I was going to get hosed on grading in the grading.
Oh, okay. That's with buyer's premium. Okay.
Yeah, buyer's premium. So yeah, so it's sold for, with buyer's premium. Now it's official at $2,050. It's sold for. So that's with the 20% on top of it. There.
Well, congratulations, Rod.
Well, thank you,
good
man.
Run, man.
Yeah, that card should have went for 4K. Yeah, you know what? I feel like it was low too. Yeah, it is, but it's what it is, man.
A lot to do with timing too. Like if they could have. I mean, I don't know if it's possible, but if it could have went in January, just like my Caitlin Clark was not only a 10, but it went after she went on a tear. But everything went perfectly for me on that.
You had the perfect storm because it was right before the Olympics, so they had that break, so she couldn't get injured, you couldn't get anything happen. But right before the Olympics, she went on a tear, and then the card
30 points a game.
Yeah, then the card went to auction right before they came back from the break, and then when she came back from the break. You probably had a couple days left, and then she broke did she break a rookie record or something at that time? She just
started going ham, took them to the playoffs and everything.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys all being here. We had literally 50 people in here watching with us tonight, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Either way, this is still a win. So it's money I didn't have, and literally I got a bunch of free boxes of cards out of it, and now I'm going to go buy more cards, and I'm I end up losing money. So, hey, this is the win for the bargain box guys at the end of the day, So
they said, think about how all the Barbie figurines you could buy at the flea market with that money.
Yeah, seriously, you could buy a lot, and we did good with that gem, especially that sealed in the box gem. Don't sleep on sealed gems from the '80s. I'm telling you that right now.
So, for those who don't know, I caught Carrie at we were at the flea market together after we went looking through a bunch of cards, and I walk around the corner, and there he is buying boxes of Barbies over there, and I got it on camera. So,
I've edited like 3-4 card videos since then. I still haven't edited any yard sale or flea market footage for my main channel in like 2 months.
I just had to order a 1 terabyte hard drive to dump all the memory cards I have that are filled.
Yeah, no, that I got a terabyte one. It's saved. I don't know if I think it was you, Rod, who told me to do it, and it's been awesome.
Yeah,
it makes my life so much easier, dude. Get one on Amazon.
I've already filled 2 500 gig ones, so I was like, I got to get a terabyte.
Do you organize it? Like, literally, when I get done, anytime I go sourcing, I literally come back, I make a folder and put it in there, and I got all my picking videos, and I got all my card videos in there.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
And I taught myself to do that, but the one time I forgot was the Redinger footage, and then I'm like, I lost my memory card, and then it was in the back. It was in the back. I actually hid the memory card in my case in my phone. Dave reminded me. Dave's like, you didn't lose it. It's in your phone, and then I opened it, and it was there the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta upload your stuff to your hard drive immediately, even if you don't edit it. Organize.
Well, guys, I appreciate you guys all being here. I think we'll probably wrap this up, man. I know it's been Tim, you need to get all the sleep you can get right now. It's going to be.
You're not going to get any here soon.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought we were gonna. I thought today was going to be the day when we were at the doctor's office.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So. Close call, but not quite.
We're getting down to the wire. She's ready now, though. She wants that baby out.
I'm sure she does. So, well, I want you guys to take a screenshot of Tim's face, because next time you see him, is going to look like a zombie who hasn't slept in days. So.
Throw up on his hoodie.
Just have him throw up all the Washington Redskins stuff and all your Commander stuff. Just that'd be the perfect thing, because no one cares about that stuff anyway, right?
Go ahead, man. You saw somebody commented on the No Banger Sports Car podcast. It said, as soon as I saw that W behind you, I knew I had to watch.
Well, I understand, man. When people got to cry and they need someone to lean their head on each other's shoulders, that's perfect for you guys, man.
You guys might be good now that you don't have Dan Snyder, it seems. So
yeah, that's good. That's the word on the street.
All right, guys. Well, hey, come join us every Wednesday, 11 a.m. We drop a new episode of the No Bangers podcast. If you guys had fun tonight, this is exactly what we do on there, and we talk about different topics, what's going on in sports. And Tim, you know what we got to do right now.
Oh yeah! All right, everybody in the chat, put your hands in. No bangers on 3. 1, 2, 3. No bangers!